Well, hello everyone. Bill here, and I'm coming to you with my top 20 horror films from the 1990s. And I think we'll just start at number 20 and go to number 1. All right. First up at number 20, I got the 1997 Wishmaster. At number 19, we've got 1993's Leprechaun. Sorry, it's the case of all of them. Some of them are like that. Because I don't have one that's just the case of just the one movie. So, well, we'll live with it. All right, number 18, I've got 1997's The Relic. At number 17, I have the 1990s film Tremors. Now, at number 16, I could not find my copy of this anywhere, but at number 16, I have 1992's The Candyman. At number 15, this is actually kind of a personal favorite of mine from the 90s, but it didn't get very high on my list because there are just so many other great films. But at number 15, 1997's Jack Frost. If you haven't seen this film, it's ridiculous. This is a ridiculous movie, but it's so entertaining, and I even got the Vinegar Syndrome copy of it. All right. At number 14, we got the 1990 film Misery. Unfortunately, I do not own this movie, but I do own the book. So I just thought, I'll put the book up. All right. Now at number 13, I've got 1990s. No, that's not. Oh, I can't even read my own writing anymore. No. Yep. At number 13, we have Hellraiser Bloodline from 1996. Out of the Hellraiser movies made in the 90s, there, I believe, was at least one more. I believe there was. I'm not sure. But that was my favorite one of the Hellraisers from that time period. All right, at number 12, this movie franchise definitely had a few installments, and this is definitely the best one to me out of the 1990s, is the 1990 movie Child's Play 2. By far, I think that's the best one that came out in the 90s. All right, now at number 11, I have 1997's Alien Resurrection. Yeah, Alien 3 came out in 90-something as well, but Resurrection was by far a superior film to Alien 3. And plus, a lot of people don't like that film. I think Alien 3 is all right, but nah, not as good as Alien Resurrection. At number 10, I have another sci-fi horror, and that is 1997's The Cube. Or, no, not The Cube, just Cube. This, I found, was a very brutal movie of just people being kidnapped and tortured. Yeah, and dying very horrible deaths. Don't pick the wrong room. All right, at number 9, we're going back to the year 1990 again with Predator 2. Love Predator 2. Definitely not as good as the first Predator, but this is the only Predator film we got in the 90s. I think the next one was 2000 maybe, that we got another one. I don't remember. Now, number 8. At number 8, there's actually a horror comedy on here. I got 1995's Dracula Dead and Loving It. This is just a hilarious fucking film. I can pick this up anytime and watch this film. It's just so entertaining. And at number 7, we're going to still stay in the year 1995 with Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. I find this just to be a very fun movie. I love the Tales from the Crypt series. I love this movie. Bordello of Blood was not as good as Demon Knight, but it was all right. But Demon Knight, this was a fucking amazing film. At number 6, we're going to 1992 with one of my personal favorites again from my childhood, Dr. Giggles. This movie, I don't know why people don't talk about this movie. It's like it's been forgotten. But this is a great horror film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And at number 5, I have 1997's Event Horizon. This movie is great. There's one thing that I'm pissed off about, though. There is about 25 minutes of this film that got cut back because it was deemed too graphic, and that footage was destroyed. Don't know if it was on purpose or not, but there's 25 minutes of this film we will never get to see. There will never be a director's cut of this movie. That footage is gone. And I hear that that footage was supposed to be so fucking gory and graphic. Alas. Alright, at number 4, we're going back to 1995 with another personal favorite of mine. I don't know why people don't talk about this movie either, and that would be Screamers. I know the CGI wasn't that great in this film, but I loved the story. I can forgive the CGI because they really didn't use a lot of it. But hey, I love this movie. Screamers, I don't know why it doesn't get any love. And at number 3, we got 1995's Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. That has to be in this. This is a phenomenal movie. At number 2, we got 1992's Army of Darkness. Oh, again, my copy of that is MIA. I can't find it. Hooray! Then my number 1 movie from the 90s, my number 1 horror, is 1992's Dead Alive or Brain Dead. This movie is just over the fucking top. I think my favorite scene in this film is the lawnmower scene where he's just running through a bunch of zombies with a lawnmower in his hand, a push lawnmower, and just cutting them up with a fucking lawnmower. This is just a gore fest. It's over the top, funny, hilarious, bloody as shit. This is probably one of the bloodiest movies I've ever seen. Well, that's it for me. That's it. My top 20 horror films from the 90s. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, if your list is different, throw me some ideas. Throw me some movies that maybe aren't as well known. I don't mind. I'll give them a try. I want to give a shout out to TheHORRORman and Horrific Nightmares JM for coming up with this. This is Bill saying good night.
Sometimes you just gotta ignore your enemies. Sometimes you just gotta make them bleed. I've headed up to here with all the fake shit. Fake friends huddled up, that's a snake pit. King Kong about to rumble on some ape shit. Stab you with some scissors, call it